Welcome back to the Weekend Garden Show. Guess what, y'all? It is finally potato time here at Fort Veggie. I'm so excited. I love me some potatoes, y'all. The weather has been so crazy. Based on the Farmer's Almanac, which is what I've been using to use as a plant guide, says that I'm about 2 weeks behind. But with the weather that we've had, I'm probably right on time. So let's go ahead and get these potatoes in the ground. All right, so check it out. This is what I am going to be planting. So I've got some store-bought potatoes. These are baby potatoes here. I'll be planting those, and I've also prepared some russet potatoes. I cut them off, let them heal over so that they don't rot in the soil. And I've got two really nice looking pieces here. So these should do really well for me. And this year, I'm going to be sure to put my potatoes inside the tent. Last year, I let them grow outside the tent. They grew beautifully, but the squirrels got to them before I did. So this year, no thank you. We're definitely going to make sure they are tucked away inside Fort Veggie. All right, so let's get started. So here are my 3 containers. These 2 green bags came from the Dollar Tree. This is what they look like. So you can find these at the Dollar Tree. And I've just cut some holes to allow for drainage. And I also took a really sharp knife and just poked some slits all around the bag to allow for airflow, okay? And I have the bag rolled down because, you know, I'm only going to put in a few inches worth of soil to get these started, but there are slits all the way up to the top of the bag to allow for good airflow in these 2. And then I have just a tote here that I've drilled some holes into as well. And there's like a big giant crack here, so we should be good to go. All right, so my baby potatoes will be going in the Dollar Tree bags, and then I'm gonna put the russet potatoes in the large tote here. Oh my gosh. You would think I lived next to a speedway or something. What in the world? So for my soil mixture, I'm using some potting mix. This right here, Stay Green potting mix, okay? I am also going to be adding some mushroom compost to it. Don't overdo it on the compost because from what I understand, compost can cause your potatoes to scale if you put a whole bunch in there. So go easy on the compost if you are planting potatoes. That way your potatoes will come out nice and smooth and not be scaled or scabby. I'm also going to add some perlite to help with drainage, as well as some sand to help with drainage, especially for this larger container here. All right, so let's get it all combined and we'll be right back. Let's start over here. So I've pulled out some red skin potatoes and I've placed 4 in this bag here. I don't want to keep all 4 in this bag because what seems to happen is you'll get a lot of potatoes, but they'll be smaller. and I want them to be as big as they can be. So I'm actually going to do something I don't think I've seen anybody do before. Wow, there's a lot of transportation stuff going on in my neck of the woods right now. But anyhow, I'm going to thin my potatoes. So I'm going to start with 4 and I'm going to end up with 2. So we're going to let these grow. Whichever 2 potatoes grow the best, I will keep in this bag, and the other 2 will come out. I'll either find another location for them, or, you know, they'll just go. So that's the plan. Let's get these in here. It's pretty shallow. I'm just going to cover that up. Right, in here, pretty simple. Right, cover them up. Done. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. All right, so that's the red skin. Let's come over here. We've got some purple potatoes that are really just wanting to grow. Look at that. So these are the purples. And we're gonna do the same thing. There's also 4 in here. So same deal, whichever 2 grow the best will stay in, the other 2 will come out. All right, let's get these guys in, tucked in. I'll let that one stay since it's pretty long. Nestle him in here. All right, and this guy will go this way. All right, here we go. And now for the russets. These are the ends of 2 potatoes. So it's not 1 potato that's been split in half. It's just the end of 2 potatoes. So you can see how small it is. A russet potato is quite large. So this is just the end. But look at that, lots of sprouts here. And this one as well, just the end of the potato. So we're gonna do the same thing. Now there's only 2 here. So we're just gonna go ahead and cover these up. And the same thing over here. All right, and that is it. Let's see how they do. I think they'll do really well. Time to get them in Fort Veggie so the squirrels don't dig them up. Here they are, safe and sound in one of my tents. We got our russets, the purple potatoes, and the red skin potatoes. And squirrels won't get to them. In here with them is some garlic that's coming along. And I've also got some carrots. These are the carrots that I thought were completely dead and gone, but they have been revived. So they're in good company. I might add some onions in here and some celery, and this will be my potato salad tent. Yes, indeed. Thanks so much for watching this potato episode of the Weekend Garden Show. Appreciate you hanging out with me here at Fort Veggie, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. If you had a good time, and I sure hope that you did, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time on the Weekend Garden Show.